Hello my beautiful people, how are you doing? This is Elizabeth from Lifestyle with Elizabeth, a channel whereby we strive for financial breakthrough, we start businesses, we embrace each other, we continue growing and loving each other, just about self-love. Karibuni sana. Are you out there and you have been wondering on how to go about starting a Malimali business? Well, into today's video, I just want to cover on things that you're supposed to consider before starting a Malimali business. Places whereby you can get these Malimali products so that you can sell them to your customers, the capital that you need for you to start this business, some of the challenges that you are likely to face while starting this business. So let's jump into today's video. So if at all you're new here, kindly like, subscribe. If at all this is the first time that you're seeing this beautiful face on your screen, kindly like, subscribe and share my videos. It's totally free to subscribe, and the liking and sharing and commenting actually really boost my video. And also turn on the notification bell just in case this video is not going to be of benefit and of any help to you. Maybe my next video it's going to be of benefit to you. So in case you're out there, like I said, and you want to start a Malimali business, there's some of the things that you're supposed to strategize before you jump into these things. You're supposed to consider things like capital. Where are you going to place this Malimali business? Where are you going to source this capital? And actually the kind of items that you are going to sell, because Malimali it's so wide. Malimali has it includes so many things, and we all know what Malimali entails. These are the Sana is the plastic things. You can include the shoes, the brooms, the carpets, all these things. So number one thing is we are talking about like a business plan before you jump into starting of the business. One of the things that you have to consider is the capital. And for you to have a well-lit, ongoing business, you need like 20k and above. That is Kenyan shillings. It can go up to around 250. You can make it as big as you want if at all you have that capital. But with as little as 20k, you are good to go. So you need to know, you need to actually have at least 20k. It's going to kick you in a very comfortable way, So number two that you have to consider is where are you going to get this capital from, because we are starting maybe from there down. The people that are really privileged, you can ask your parents, you can ask maybe from your savings, you can go to bank. But if you ask me, sometimes I prefer not starting a business on a loan. If at all you cannot get it from your savings, a circle, this is the high time you join this circle, like this circle that I am in. Actually, we contribute as less as 300 shillings, all the way to whatever that you're in a position to save. And then after 3 months, you can get this money. And the best thing is that their interest is very kidogo, and I think they're more lenient than bank. Bank can be ruthless. Bank can let's not even go there. So you have to consider, where am I going to get this capital from? After you have established that, then you have to know location. You can start it from a shed. You can also start it from a store, depending on the kind of capital that you have. Because let me tell you something, where I stay, where I alight, and there's some busy places, so you as you walk, you see a store. As you walk, you see a shed. So you have to know the location of where you are going to place this place. And always I say, when it comes to Malimali, also like I said in my M-Pesa business, when you're starting an M-Pesa, you have to have a niche. You have to open somewhere there is a lot of flow of people, because now these are the things that you're selling, maybe 50 bob, 10 bob, and it comes with a lot of profit. So ensure that where you're placing this Malimali business has a lot of people, and they can actually identify with the things. Because let us be honest, you can imagine starting a Malimali business in Kitusuru or in Karen. I'm not saying that you can start there. You can also start there if kama imani yako inakupush mpaka huko, but you have to, like the things that you are selling, you have to identify the kind of area that you are placing your things. Then once you have identified the location, another thing that you have to consider is the items that you are going to sell, because like some of the things that you're going to start off with, because now you cannot say you are starting a business and you're selling carpets, you are selling all these decorations and everything. One thing I say that we have to identify where we are. If you have the 100 Gs, 200 Gs, 500 Gs, you can start big, you know. But for a startup, maybe you can identify some of the things that you want to set up, some of the things that you know are zitaenda haraka. You know, you can complement them with tissues, you can complement them with the kitchen. You know, these small things that are not going to give you a lot of harshness. Yeah. And then the best thing with the Malimali business is that you won't go loss of these things that they have become perishable, you know. The things that actually can stay in your store for a very long time, just in case that they don't move very fast, and then the possibility of them breaking, the possibility of them, you know, going at a loss, it's very minimal, you know. So it's a very, very nice business. Another thing that you have to consider is your supplier. In Kenya, the best places that you can start with when you're starting this business is to go to Kamkunji. Kamkunji is very wide. I have been there when I needed some things, you know, the baby clothes and everything. Actually, I go there sometimes when we are having baby showers and everything. We go there and we get these things at a very, I don't want to use the word cheap, but a very affordable prices. And the best thing is that one thing I know is that when you start going there frequently, you can befriend those suppliers, and if you fall in good hands, you know, when you are guided by the Holy Spirit, you can land at a supplier who is going to connect you from where they buy those things at whole price, you know. So you have to understand the supplier that you are becoming loyal to, because let me tell you something, you can have a supplier that is going to help you boost you, you know, you continue growing, or another one is going to bring you down. Because you can imagine, if at all the supplier is selling like let's say like a cup, you know, is selling this cup, you know, the plastic cups or whatever cups, because it's not necessarily about the plastic things, but you can also go with the, you know, hizi vikombe za chuma, kuna hizi za glasses, you know, there's so many things that you can. So maybe let's say a glass that this supplier sold to you at 70 bob, and then there is another one next door that is selling the same product at 60 bob, 50 bob. So when you come back to your location whereby you're selling these things, you realize that maybe who you are on a connection, your competitor has a connection of somebody that is selling it at the 50 bob. So at the end of the day, your competitor is going to make more profit than you. So you have to do your research. You have to go, just take your time, go to Kamkunji, you know, go these places whereby they're selling them at whole price. Currently the best prices, because people come from all the way from Mombasa and wherever, and they come for those things at Kamkunji, meaning that currently that's the best place that you can get these products, these things at a very reasonable price. So go to Kamkunji, but all you have to hop from one shop to the other, one shop to the other. Do your research. We are talking about a business plan. So when you have identified your supplier, one thing you have to notice is that it also has its own disadvantages. It has its own challenges. One challenge is where you are located. Ensure that you are not placed near a very big store where they are selling the same product, because sometimes the mentality of people is that the supermarket, the bigger store, they are selling more legit things than whatever you are selling. So ensure that maybe nearby there is no such a big store, a supermarket that is selling the same product that you are selling. Yeah. The other thing that the challenge that you might end up facing is the harassment from Kanjo, you know. So the best thing that you can do is that have a business permit, you know. I think it ranges between 4,500 and 5,000. I'm not so sure about that kind of a business, but it definitely does not go beyond 5,000. So the best thing for you to be at peace, have the work permit, not even the work permit, have the certificates. What do we call it? Ensure you have that certificate so that they won't harass you because you have the permit to work there. Yes. Then the last thing I can say, the takeaway could be that ensure that you're selling genuine things, quality product. And when you gain these clients, when you gain these customers, their customers, when you gain these customers, don't lower that quality. Always continue, you know, because they are here for you. So when you lower your quality, believe you me, at some point they're going to notice that, and they are going watakutoroka. So always embrace your customers, embrace them, you know, continue giving them good quality, smile at them, you know, call them to your shop, advertise your shop if at all you have to do delivery, and before you know it, you are going to have a very, very major store. So those are my points that I have gathered when it comes to starting a Malimali business, and I just hope that this video is going to reach many people. If at all you are contemplating on starting such a business, it does not require much. It just requires motivation, confidence, and also belief in yourself. So let me bring my video to a close. I just pray that it's going to be of benefit to you, or if at all not to you, maybe you can share it with somebody that has been contemplating and has been wondering what kind of a business they can start. It's a good business, and especially the fact that it's the products are unperishable. So thank you so much. Like I said in the beginning of my video, if at all you have not subscribed, don't leave without subscribing to this awesome channel. So until next time, let us meet next week as I bring you more business ideas and where to get money and how to go about them. Until next time, cheers to success.